Hello everyone, welcome to Rainbow Infinity. Today I'll be reading dashie04's Market of Ideas is free, the Meritocracy is not. If you like the reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please enjoy. Witty name. Well, the griffins like their earthy flavors, not like those lame ponies who like the sweet stuff. I was thinking of adding a little bit of leaf mixture, like tea. Coffee tea. Actually a good idea, somebody should get on that. Anyways, Rainbow Dash bounced into the bake shop owned by her friend Gilda. She beamed with childlike wonder as she looked all around at the run-down trinkets and tables that lined the walls. Barrels for seating, of course. Oh, and there was a counter, and Gilda was behind it. That's important. She was doing the dishes. They were stone. Oh, and the oven was on. Yes. Wait, the oven isn't important. I'll have to make that important. Anyways, she laid the baking sheet down. Oh yeah, she was wearing oven mitts. She may be dumb, but she isn't stupid. They were so cute, shaped like her little talons. She took them off and laid them next to a peculiar little machine. Okay, it's a coffee machine, yes. Does Equestria have coffee machines? Deadline's too tight to figure that out. Wow, you've got your own place, Gilda, Rainbow Dash said, bouncing into the new bake shop set up by her griffin friend. Wait, maybe it was Pinkie Pie. Well, it's Rainbow Dash now. Just then, a stern-looking griffin broke through the door. Rainbow Dash immediately turned to her and started bouncing up. "Ooh, new friend. Well, I was just meeting my old friend. Fancy running into a new one. I love meeting new friends. I'm Rainbow Dash. What's your name?" "I'm Grace," Grace said, pushing past Rainbow Dash without giving her a second look. Rainbow Dash seemed hurt by this. "I'm here to run a story on your new bake shop, Gilda." "Oh, yeah. The bake shop is called Gilda's Great Goods. Slipped my mind. Well, you see, Dash, I can't get the brew right no matter what I try." "Oh, that's not okie dokie. Anything I can do to help?" Rainbow Dash cocked her head in a way that indicated she was definitely paying attention. She probably wasn't. She does have ADD after all. The real reason Rainbow Dash is such a relatable character. Rainbow gazed intently at the coffee machine. Oh, you make coffee here too, Gildy?" "Yeah, but there's a little problem," Gilda stated. "What? Tell me more," Rainbow Dash exclaimed, extending her neck to questionable degrees. Classic Rainbow Dash. She's the one that breaks the laws of physics, right? "That could work?" Gilda inquired. "What kind of—" Before she could finish, Rainbow Dash had already procured a bush from her mane. She set it lightly on the counter. "Where'd you get that?" "I keep bushes for bush-related emergencies," Rainbow Dash explained, blinking as if what she said was completely obvious. "Is that trite?" "Whatever. Time crunch. I'm here to run a story on Gilda's Great Goods. I trust everything is in order." A bead of sweat seemed to drip down Gilda's face. Just a quick second. I'm brewing some coffee." She laughed silently, speeding ahead to make that coffee as quickly as she possibly could. "Well, ready or not, the crew's here for you. I hope that coffee doesn't taste like dirt." Grace pulled out an old-fashioned camera. In human terms, it was one of those old instant cameras. They got big because they took 10 minutes to develop a picture instead of 10 hours. That's not too obscure a reference, is it? "Yeah, saved up some bits. Got my own place. So glad I chose this over Ponyville. The ponies are lame." Wait, wasn't a key part of her character evolution was that she realized ponies aren't lame? And didn't she want to get out of Griffinstone? Whatever. I have a piece to finish. Wait, I should describe the scene. "This is probably the best griffin scone I've ever tasted." "Oh, Griffinstone. Griffin scone. Very funny. It's so good that you got rid of all the rocks and stones. You're such a good baker you'd make the cakes jealous." Rainbow Dash rattled off, bouncing in a light circle around the cash register. "That'll be 2 bits. "Oh." Rainbow Dash deflated, pulling 2 bits out of her mane and laying them on the counter. "Oh, the counter's made of glass. Very important. You can see the griffin scones and other baked goods there. It's like a Starbucks." The oven beeped, and Gilda went over to open it. "See? Very important." "This is such a splendorific place, Gildy," Rainbow Dash exclaimed. "I bet those griffin scones are super-duper tasty." "Only for you, Pinkie Pie," Gilda mentioned, going down behind the counter and getting a beautiful cookie. Scone. Yes, scone. Acorn and everything. That's how they were made, right? Can ponies eat acorns? Rainbow Dash's eyes widened. Exciting! Wait, I have an idea. What is it, Dash? Gilda said, carefully placing the cooked scones in the glass display case. She has to throw the old ones out every hour. Food service stuff. Well, she has to. Doesn't mean she does. She just kind of lets them sit. Griffins don't really care, but a pony was here, so she threw out the old ones. Would something like a bush work? Rainbow Dash exclaimed. Gilda raised her talons to her chin. Beak. Whatever. You know, Griffin equivalent of the Thinker statue. Man, such a basic sculpture. Can't believe artists back then weren't doing avant-garde. Gilda gently set the bush down, picking the leaves off and putting them in her coffee machine. Oh yeah, little entrance at the top. She mixed them with the beans. Is that how coffee machines work? IDK, I don't drink coffee. Except for that one time in Seattle where I didn't know there was a Starbucks in a nearby Safeway, so I drank coffee at the fancy hotel cafe. Maple syrup latte with like 4 sweeteners in it. I put those in, OFC. It was actually pretty good, but I prefer soda for my caffeine fix. I'm sure I will regret this when I'm like 30, but IDK, the coffee aroma just puts me off. Where was I? Rainbow Dash bit into the scone with a satisfying crunch. It was like eating sand. Nice and crunchy, with a wonderful earthy flavor, appreciated by griffins of all feathers, naturally. I'm not the only one that ate sand, right? Like, am I insane? I mean, I am, but am I? Rainbow Dash immediately understood her assignment and jumped and rushed up to Gilda, who was still putting leaves in the machine. Gildy, listen, she began, hopping over the counter and getting up close to her friend. The bird with the cam is worth brewing the bush. What a terrible pun. Thank you for listening in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Until next time, stay tuned.